The new women's head basketball coach, J. Lee Mitchell, says she didn't plan on coming back to UNT so soon, but she plans to use this offseason to rebuild the team and bring it to its full potential. Sheniece Chappell, NT Daily News. The Mean Green football field won't be empty for long. The team's first home game is set for Saturday, September 19th against the Rice Owls. Sheniece Chappell, NT Daily News. Senior Colin Voss was an all-state tight end before he dominated in the paint for Mean Green basketball. Voss says he isn't in football shape, but enjoyed working out for NFL scouts. Sheniece Chappell, NT Daily News. Women will soon get a chance to learn the fundamentals to a game we call football. The annual North Texas Helmet and Hills Clinic will be held July 30th from 5 to 9 p.m. at Apogee Stadium. Sheniece Chappell, NT Daily News. From cleats to sneakers, from the turf to the court, all within a blink of an eye. Jordan Charles Williams was born in Dallas, Texas on December 13th, 1992. That's where football became his first love. That's until basketball intervened.
I was a football guy. I love football. I still love it to this day. But in the 6th grade, I kind of started getting a little serious with basketball.
Williams had a typical childhood, one that involved playing outside with his friends, going to school, and being a kid. But he also dreamed about his future. Williams idolized the Chicago Bulls growing up, one of the NBA's most historic franchises. And it's only right that Michael Jordan was his favorite player because of his skills and overall image.
Even though he wasn't like in my era, but I used to just watch him all the time or look him up on YouTube or something.
Watching MJ on game days and scoping out his strengths eventually paid off for Williams. UNT men's basketball head coach Tony Benford describes Williams as being a complete player.
He led our team this year in assists, steals, was I think second or third, he was third in rebounding. Last year he led us in rebounding. So that just shows you right there how much he's matured and how selfless he was.
Williams overcame many obstacles through his 4 years at UNT. He struggled with academics early on and had a son his junior year. But he still managed to shine and became the leader his team needed him to be.
I really respect that. I think he's really matured the last 3 years, and I want him to be the best, like all my guys, I want him to be the best person that he can be, the best father that he can be. Williams
ended his college career with a bang. He's 9th in North Texas scoring history, 5th in steals, 7th in three-pointers, and the list goes on. It's safe to say that Williams earned his spot in the North Texas Athletics Hall of Fame.
I think he has a chance to be one of the best. He's arguably one of the best players to play here, but to be in the Hall of Fame someday.
Williams says his time at UNT has been a long and crazy ride, but he's proud of his journey. Sheniece Chappell, NT Daily News.
That's pretty funny.
UNT junior Caroline Helson is checking out Kelly Houser's video remake of the song Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars, but with a twist. The Mac Math middle school teacher started making inspirational videos in 2009. Her goal is to motivate her students and get them excited about the test.
I just want to do something to motivate my students and get them excited and pumped up about the STAR test. So I chose that specific song because it's super popular right now, and I think Bruno Mars is amazing, so he was fun to replicate.
Students around the UNT campus applaud Houser and her creativity. They say they like seeing UNT alumni help others.
A great look on UNT, like she putting on for UNT as well as motivating students.
Houser says she wants to take away some of the tension students face before taking the test.
I want them to know that they're ready for the STAR and they're ready to show others what they've learned and that they can succeed. So I'm just hoping this eases some of that tension that comes around testing time and motivates students to do well and do their best.
The STAR test is a series of state-mandated standardized tests given in Texas public primary and secondary schools. Denton students are set to take the test in mid-April. Sheniece Chappell, NT Daily News. Snagging a disc is not the only thing the Men's Ultimate Club would like to see happen. Receiving more funds to compete is at the top of the list. Student service fees provided club sports with a little under $200,000 this year. Those funds were distributed among 29 sports clubs.
We added clubs, so a lot of clubs lost funding, but we remained the same, so we counted that as a win.
A typical tournament costs between $1,000 and $2,000. That pays for gas, food, housing, and the entry fees. That is manageable for some returning clubs, but it is challenging for first-year teams. That's because they receive a maximum of $500.
We don't want them to come dependent on what we're able to allocate them. So it's an opportunity for them to kind of grow and get stable on their own.
Many teams travel long distance to compete, and that is when the limited budget hurts the most.
So we're only allowed to travel between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 p.m., and that hurts us when we have to go further places.
Fenderson says it would be easier if the school would pay for a charter bus or plane ticket. It would help with saving funds for future events. Some teams have unplanned competitions that are not in their yearly budget, so they put on tournaments and fundraisers to raise extra money.
So we host a tournament called Big D Little D. It has generally between 24 and 26 schools. They pay us to play at our tournament, and that generates basically a new budget for us. Men's Ultimate would like to raise between $5,000 and $6,000 at their tournament. That would allow them to attend competitions in the spring. Sheniece Chappell, NT Daily News. Ladies first, the women will host Southern Arkansas at 6 o'clock Thursday night at the Super Pit. Then, the men will take the court against the Stars of Oklahoma City on Monday. The game will start at 7 Monday night at the Super Pit. And National Signing Day is finally here. Mean Green Football has about 23 oral commitments who have agreed to sign with the team on Wednesday. Coaches hope the new recruits will strengthen the team for next season. November 4th is the day the Denton Fire Department will learn whether or not they will receive funding to remodel. Players on the Mean Green football team know they are playing for more than just a win this weekend. And women's basketball just couldn't hang on in Saturday's battle against the Rice Owls. We lost 58-55 in overtime.